Well, we'll see if my calling you makes any difference.
Okay, let's try it. So we're on the roadmap.
Yeah. Yeah, so the second part of the roadmap basically takes us from 15 to 20 to, just early this year, from all the way from the release of our gender research and empowered entrepreneur trainings up to the launch of Spark Plus, our new humanitarian program fund, and GBV studies. So we've come a long way. Next slide. So where have we been and where are we going? Our strategy so far has been implemented in 3 phases. 2010 through 2012 and 2014 was really just getting off the ground, getting to know the sector and implementing it from the ground. Phase 2, which we're in the latter part of right now, is about driving forward what we started, driving investments in events and operation scale. And phase 3 we'll talk about in just a minute, but if you'll look at the bottom part there, you'll see that the sector has gone from fairly fragmented to more cohesive, and we're now in a state where it's an aided market. So a few cooking enterprises are surviving pretty well on their own in the market, but a lot of them are still subsidized by donor funding. So what we want to do in phase 3 is establish a sustainable market for cookstoves and fuels that can thrive and survive on its own. Next slide. So this is gonna be challenging. While there's still a great potential for robust and lasting impact, there's still a lot of challenges that we need to address. Coordination is one of them, and strong implementation of policies across different government ministries. Although we are much more cohesive than we used to be, is still pretty fragmented, and implementing at scale can only be achieved the more coordinated we are across all our partners. The reality is that not all traditional actors in the future will emerge as quote-unquote winners, especially if the focus needs to be on scaled availability of clean fuels to achieve health impacts. So the question going forward is, how do we balance the affordability and accessibility of tier 1 and tier 2 stoves and fuels with the need to move to much cleaner and more sustainable options. Financing, always a barrier. It needs to be greater, consistent, and patient as with other similar efforts over the past few decades as we work out the kinks in our growth. Large-scale field evaluations are really, really important. It's very difficult to gather information on this sector and show our impact, so that'll be critical going forward. And there's a role for a range of partners in this. We already have a diverse group, but as we move forward, we're seeing a lot of interest in different sectors. Next slide. But while those challenges exist, there's a great deal of opportunity. Clean cooking is applicable across all, or 10 of the 12 Sustainable Development Goals, see here. So we fully intend to incorporate this into our advocacy across the UN and other related agencies as we move forward. Next slide. And as I mentioned earlier, there is potentially a new partner base. We're focusing not just on clean cooking more, but how cleaner and more efficient cooking can support other goals. And as those come in, we're seeing different actors and different donors express it. So people who are interested in time poverty or air pollution emissions reductions, access to energy and economic growth, employee and worker health, and sustainable sourcing. Next slide. So for more information on where we're going in phase 3 and past 2020, I really encourage all of you to attend our forum later this year. It's a biennial event. It'll be in Delhi, India from October 24th to 26th. And we hope to see you there. Next slide. And I'll just close on a note from Radha, our CEO. The good news is that clean cooking is increasingly recognized as critical to addressing a broad range of global goals, from saving lives to mitigating climate change. And there's a lot of new partners, new entrants. We're very thankful for everybody who's participated with us so far, and our work continues. Next slide. And that's it from me.
Okay.
Kathleen, I think I want to thank you for your patience as we work through our technical issues on this end. Thank you for presenting today. We really appreciate it.